know, we should be live. We should be live. Hey, folks, it's been a while. It's been since last Monday, right? But we've been throwing our documentary up in Italian, in Spanish, in French, and I believe Mr. Goodluck, he's an amazing, amazing editor. He's actually working on Mandarin Chinese. Can you imagine Mel Carmine? Hey, I mean, it's going to sound real funny. Let me tell you. Okay. But anyway, guys, listen, before we get started, we got to pay the bills around here. This is what we do for a living now, okay? So QFS1776.com is the holy grail of what's to come. If you want to get yourself educated, if you want to understand what's going on, if you want to understand what this new financial system, as I like to call it, I don't call it quantum financial system. So many people are getting scammed with that little cliche buzzword out there. So it's the new financial system. Go to QFS1776.com/shop, and you'll be able to get yourself some great t-shirts, great hats. Support the good guys. CarminesGold.com. We got competitive prices. We'll ship gold and silver anywhere in the United States. Okay. If you need a lot of XRP, minimum is $10,000. The minimum. Now our brokerage firm is expanding. They got satellite offices right here in the United States. What do you know? Okay. So I'm excited about that. And we were able to meet them not too far from where I'm at a couple of days ago. And I can tell you that we were impressed. I mean, they took us out to a very lavish dinner. Mr. AKA XRP Schumann was able to indulge in that fine dining, and it was amazing. So if you need $10,000 worth or more, I'm going to put the fear of God in you today. And FOMO is going to set in. Not maybe, definitely. You know why? There's a video of a new guy. I said it. The new guys that are going to be the big cojones in the XRP community, podcasting, haven't even purchased a microphone yet. You feeling me? And they're coming. I'm going to play a little clip of a guy for about 3 or 4 minutes here in a little while. And then we're going to hand over the reins over to the guy that we're going to be developing, which is Mr. XRP Schumann, who will be doing what? XRP workshops at stayingalive.com in Cape Canaveral on stage with Brian and Mark and whoever else wants to join. It's going to be absolutely epic. Okay. So $10,000 gets you through the door. Say if you want to go in for $3,000 the next time around, this is just to separate the men from the boys. You could do $3,000 on your second or third or $5,000, whatever you have. Listen, it goes up. Buy more. It goes down, buy more. It stays level, buy more. Just keep buying and accumulating. The important thing is to own it. The price is a distraction. Okay. And also, if you happen to be down in Cape Canaveral, stop down at 166 Center Street, Suite 200, Staying Alive, and hang out, and we'll recharge your body up to 90 millivolts. That's what we do. We have a human battery charging station. Guys, with no further ado, I'm going to introduce you to Schumann. XRP Schumann, how are you, sir, today?
Good.
Awesome.
Hi, everybody. Good to see you again.
I know you want to talk about a few things. I don't know if I should go with the video first, or should we just go into it?
You can play your video. It doesn't matter.
All right, let's do that. Okay. Well, first of all, I want to introduce you to the smartest dog in the world, which is my dog. Can you guys see my screen?
Yeah.
Max, show me where the XRP is. Where's the XRP? Show me. Whoa, you're such a smart man. How did you know? You want XRP vitamins in the morning? Wow, this dog's been supercharged, energized. He stayed at the center yesterday for 36 hours. Plus, he had a Therify session. He is, look at him. Does that look like a dog that had a stroke about 2 months ago? I don't think so.
That's what we do at the charging station for humans. It charges dogs too, but we're very selective. If you come with a Great Dane, chances are you probably might not get through the door. We want small dogs, 25, 30 pounds or under is okay. And if they're well-behaved and well-trained, etc. And then let's go to this other video, which is absolutely amazing. Tell me if you guys can see my screen. You can't.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
You can?
Yes.
This is the commercial. No, you're seeing my screen
No, we're seeing that.
you're seeing my screen on the Telegram. You're not seeing my other screen. I have to stop the screen.
Before you start that video, let me just say that about a week ago, that guy that you had up there did a video in regards to the private and public ledgers.
Correct.
Which was absolutely phenomenal. I think he's AI, if you want to know truthfully, but I don't care because the message he's pumping out is phenomenal.
Absolutely very strong message, isn't it? So let's just play the commercial with no volume here. Let's get rid of the commercial. All right, let's pause it. Let's skip the commercial. Let's put the volume on.
I saw it. A tweet. I nearly dropped my phone when I saw it. A tweet so bold, so shocking, that I couldn't believe it at first. But then I dug deeper. And what I uncovered left me staring at my screen with goosebumps running up my arms. Because if this rumor is true, XRP might be sitting on the edge of a supply shock so massive, it could rewrite the entire playbook for this coin. And if you're holding XRP, even just a little, this is the kind of moment you'll look back on and say, that was the turning point. This is not financial advice. Now, before I dive into this story, let me quickly say this. If you want to see exactly how all the pieces connect, the documents, the infographics, and the videos that break it all down step by step, I put together something special called the XRP Millionaire Blueprint. It's all laid out for you in a clear, structured way, and the link is in the pinned comment below this video.
How does this work?
Go check it out, because it'll give you the full picture in a way that's easy to follow. All right, back to the story. So there I was, scrolling through X, the Bird app, and suddenly a familiar name in the XRP community jumps out at me. Ripple Van Winkle. And he's basically shouting that the XRP supply isn't what people think, that most of it is already spoken for, that retail investors like you and me are only scrambling over scraps, while the big players are hoarding the feast. Then he started dropping numbers, hard numbers, and that's when I knew I had to dig in. See, Ripple itself has locked up around 35.3 billion XRP in escrow. That's not some random rumor, that's right there in their reports. Add another 3.5 billion XRP Ripple holds outright in their own wallets. And then you've got the founders, Chris Larsen, around 2.3 billion. Arthur Brito, another 1.3 billion. So right there, over 42 billion XRP is locked up tight in strong hands. That's over 40% of the supply basically removed from circulation. And here's where it gets crazy. Analysts are saying that when you add up retail, institutions, and exchanges, the slice of XRP that's actually liquid, actually moving around, is much smaller than anyone realizes. Some estimates say retail investors might only...
I'm going to pause it right there because it's 30 minutes, 29 minutes, and 49 seconds long. I urge you, all you, to go watch that video. We'll leave the link down below our video when it uploads. Absolutely fascinating. This is the next level of podcasters that are coming at you. They understand, they understand, they understand what is coming. The supply chain is going to literally shrink once they open up the liquidity, and you wake up in the morning and you realize, hey guys, how are you? We're live. Yeah. Once the supply chain opens up and people want the XRP, and you wake up to a $200 or $300 or $500 or a $1,000 XRP, don't be shocked, because then you'll be able to buy maybe one XRP or maybe 5 XRP or maybe 10 if you're lucky. That's what's coming. That's why I'm putting the fear of God in you guys to move now, okay? And text me at 786-704-8817 if you want XRP. And I'll tell you what, if you say to me, Mel, I got $100 million, I want to spend $50 million on XRP, can your broker do that? The answer is yes. Absolutely. Okay? And if I was you, I would text me right away and get your foot in the door as quickly as possible, because this nightmare scenario that I just painted, I hate to tell you, it's going to come to fruition. With that said, I will turn it over to XRP Schumann. I know you got a lot to talk about. We want to talk about the 800 generals and how that potentially has to do with the turning on of the switch. Let's hope that that's what it is, and it's not a nuclear war, right?
Welcome, everybody. So I was talking to Mel earlier today, and I said, what are we going to talk about? One of the things that I've been seeing a lot about is the Schumann resonance. Is anybody hearing anything about that?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, just the fact that from what they're saying is our frequencies are increasing as far as what's around us. Basically, I guess ran it around 7 hertz, and we're up to like 55 now. And the reason I bring this up is because Mel and I had some time to talk in our travels last week, which we're going to talk about that as well, because that was, oh my God. Anyway, we talked about how people right now don't seem to be communicating that well. And from what I'm seeing out there, there's a lot of that happening. Is anybody else experiencing that?
Yeah, absolutely.
So basically, I'm wondering if this frequency change that we're kind of experiencing is having some kind of effect on us globally. So it's just my thoughts. So I always have in my channel, I post a lot about this stuff. Not that I know a lot about it, but I understand what's really happening. And we had some very strange spikes these last couple days that were just very strong as far as what they were hitting us with, or we were getting subject to. But I do think it's having an overall effect just by pretty much everybody I communicate with. Everybody seems to be very short in their comings. Not a lot of people are reaching out to you. It's just kind of odd. I'm wondering if anybody else is experiencing that.
Let's talk about the 800 generals. I think that's a story that's front and center.
Yeah. The only thing I had that first because I knew it was nothing that was going to be major. But in doing so, I don't know if you guys have been subject to this, but they've been showing us this gentleman who I believe has now went and got his common law lawyer certificates and has done all this studying. And he basically has been telling us about what's really happening out right there. In fact, what's going on right now, he says, is that the generals have to come back and actually vote to get all of this kind of set up. That's why I believe Trump's going. This video was about 6 minutes, and basically it was summoning all the U.S. commanders to gather as the Eagles of America, which is basically what they are before they become generals, and reestablishing our kingdom, kind of what we were talking about last week. Now, because of that, on that day, the day after we all met and did that little video, Whiplash 347 posted that portion of the video on one of his Whiplash posts, which had us all in there, by the way. And at the bottom of it, while I was talking, he wrote "boom" at the bottom of which I felt was very appropriate for what we were talking about, because basically this is the boom moment. This is what this is all about. We're going back to kingdoms just like we were. This is what they're doing. This is the way it needs to go. Mel?
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of people that say that. I don't have any one way or the other. I hope that whatever way it goes pro-humanity, and it helps all of us.
I can tell you this. What really started that whole looking at the kingdom thing is when Trump had that speech with underneath the 70 flags, or stars, excuse me. And in doing so, everybody that were in the channels were trying to analyze which kingdom or which countries will come into the 70 that he stood underneath, which basically was Australia, New Zealand, the Pacific Islands, basically, right. all that stuff.
Hold that thought. We're going to go to our correspondents over there. I think they're in Spain right now. They were in, I think, Ireland, and now they're in Spain. Carol, can you unmute yourself?
Yeah, we're here.
Hi, who's there with you? I see Scott. I think I see Scott back there. A good-looking guy, and then another good-looking guy back there. I think Joe's there.
Joe.
Hey guys.
Oh,
Lisa.
let me blow your doors off, guys. Let me blow your doors off. Did you ever hear? Did you ever hear?
Michelle.
Hey, how are you?
Hey there.
I recognize you. Did you ever hear 107 speak fluent French?
What is?
Something Lewis in French, I think.
No. Have you ever heard 107 speak
in
fluent
French?
No.
You're about to.
Wow.
Check this out. Let me know if you guys can see the screen.
We can.
Yeah.
Là au sein de la communauté de recherche en technologie, quelque chose qui appartient encore au futur et le développer au sein du système DARPA, ce qui coûterait à quelqu'un dans le secteur privé. À la fin de ces 5 années, en 2004, tous deux franchissant les 8 chiffres qui représentent cette mentalité occulte et rituelle que ces gens possèdent, ce qui s'est passé, c'est qu'ils ont mis fin au projet LifeLog chez DARPA, un projet militaire qui étudiait les communications sur les réseaux sociaux des gens.
I mean, I'm talking fluent French. Okay.
Wow. Awesome. That's great.
With that, I will let you know that yes, we have released the French version today on all of my. Well, I have 2 Rumble channels, 2 YouTube channels, and it's all over the internet already. It's out there. It's out in the ether. Great news, guys. You guys have been vacationing over there and doing a little bit of business out in Spain and Ireland, but we got contacted by American. What's the name of the group? American what? Mission?
American Mission, yeah.
American Mission. They work with Millie Weaver. I don't know if you know who Millie Weaver is. She used to work with Jones. Their producers got a hold of the movie, and they were in tears.
Oh wow! Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
We're in where are
Marbella. That's a party town.
Well, it's where David Mahoney is and Charlie Ward, and yeah, we're on a rooftop patio overlooking the beach here. So we just thought we'd say hello. And
Well, it doesn't suck for you guys, huh?
Lisa's at a film festival.
Yeah, I'm in a Zero Limits movie that's just premiered. It's on it's on Apple TV and Amazon. It's called Zero Limits with Dr. Joe Vitale.
Oh, nice.
So, and Dear Mr. President. So we're going to see if we can find out information here about getting Dear Mr. President in next year.
Yeah.
Hey, Mel,
well, as the story starts to die off with Charlie Kirk, we're going to start to pound the drum really hard on Dear Mr. President. We have gone the extra mile. We're translating it into Chinese as we speak right now. Currently, he's working on it. And so Mandarin Chinese is next. Russian is soon to follow. And then we're going to put a bow on it, and we're done with German. And we're done. Okay, so after that, we move on to the next project and onwards and forwards, and hopefully we'll piss off not just 360 million Americans, but 8 billion people on planet Earth, because a scam that we're going to uncover and we're going to show the proof beyond a shadow of a doubt that exists in America exists worldwide. And when we show the proof,
Scott,
go ahead, Scott.
Sorry. Yeah, Mel, I want to share something with you. This came from the XRP Syndicate. You may or may not have seen it. It says breaking: Dubai Crown Prince reporting that the OTC desks are running out of XRP. This is like the 3rd confirmation. That's pretty exciting, isn't it?
We just played the video that confirms that.
Well, no, I saw that one yesterday, but this is new because it's the Crown Prince of Dubai.
Yeah. Well, for the people who own who are holding $1 million XRP or $500,000 or even 100,000 or even 1,000, it's a good day at the office. Let's just say that.
Oh, it sure is.
Yeah.
Sure
because
is.
Okay, we're going to love you and leave you.
Bye, Carol. Bye, everyone.
Thank you for stopping by.
Bye.
When are you coming back, Carol? We need you back on the job.
We will. Home soon.
When are you coming home?
The 6th.
The 6th. Okay.
Yeah, a week.
That's not too far away.
Okay.
Enjoy. Thank
Much
you.
love.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Awesome. So, man, they're out there having fun, and we're over here slaving away. And I'm jealous as, all hell could be, because they're sitting on a rooftop in Marbella, Spain, and I'm over here in Merritt Island in some freaking bunker doing a podcast.
I'm on Long Island. I think I get the award for worst.
There you go. So what did you think of 107 speaking fluent French?
That was really cool. I know how to speak French, so I got it. That was great.
I'm gonna see if I could queue up, and if I could get to let's do Laura Eisenhower. Let's do Laura. That would be great. Laura Eisenhower speaking fluent French. This artificial technology is amazing and scary both at the same time. Here we go.
Aujourd'hui, nous faisons face à un tout autre type de guerre, non pas avec des chars, mais avec des algorithmes. Les géants des réseaux sociaux, imprégnés de sous-entendus marxistes, sont devenus les gardiens de la pensée, censurant les voix mêmes qui cherchent à rétablir la raison et la souveraineté. Monsieur le Président, nous sommes la nouvelle norme, les podcasteurs, les porteurs de vérité et les crieurs publics numériques. Si vous croyez vraiment que la plume est plus puissante que l'épée, c'est maintenant qu'il faut l'utiliser. Rédigez le décret exécutif qui rétablira l'équité et protégera le premier amendement de la poigne de fer des géants de la tech. Prêt, nos micros sont ouverts. Ne nous laissez simplement pas en sourdine. Respectueusement, Laura Eisenhower.
La censure ne... So can you imagine what we've done? So if there's anybody in the audience that speaks French or knows somebody who speaks French or knows somebody who lives in France or somebody that lives in Quebec or somebody that lives anywhere in the world that speaks French, you should be sending them the video immediately, because we're going to get it out there. I'm sure that the podcasters in the United States are not the only ones that are having this issue of censorship. It's worldwide, and everybody's tired. So eventually the fire will be lit, and eventually this thing is going to go haywire. So let me see if I can get to somebody really funny here. Oh, let's do what's his name? Let's see. Let's see if I can get to him. I'm trying to get to Stu.
Just after Joe.
Oh, you know who sounds really good?
That's
Matt.
it, yeah.
That's it right there. Okay, here we go.
Aussi. Merci. À ce jour, j'ai perdu 7 comptes Facebook, 2 comptes Instagram, 2 comptes Twitter lors de la purge. Ma chaîne TikTok, ma chaîne YouTube et BitChute ne fonctionnent désormais plus au Royaume-Uni. J'essaie activement d'éveiller ma communauté locale depuis plus de 20 ans maintenant, et je n'arrêterai jamais tant que nous n'aurons pas gagné, tant que Dieu n'aura pas gagné. Merci pour tout ce que vous faites et à tous ceux qui sont impliqués. Vous savez qui vous êtes.
Can you imagine? I'm having fun with this, guys. It's hysterical. Truly hysterical. Okay, Schumann, pick up where you left off. Let's go.
1 second.
You know, it'd be really funny, Mel, to hear Stewie speaking French saying capiche.
Oh my God. Wait until the Chinese version is out. That's when we're going to get a laugh.
It'd be really nice if you could play this video, because this guy lays it out real well. I've got it in the channel. It's at 141. I posted it.
In your channel?
Yes, sir.
On your Telegram?
Yep.
All right. I'd have to find your channel now.
So they've been giving us this guy for a while. He's been explaining how everything's been structured from way back when, what really transpired then, and why we're in this situation, and how they were able to do what they did to us. He's got it all mapped out. So what he's telling us now is, he gives us the reason why they're meeting in that area, I guess because the Marines are... Keep going.
Up.
What time are you looking at right there?
There is no timestamp, I don't think.
Okay. Go all the way to the end.
It just says today.
All right. and then scroll back.
Up.
I see your doggy.
You guys post a lot.
Yeah, we do. I need to get you guys in the channel too. You can contribute. So I kind of put everything that we need to go over. There we go.
It's above my dog.
Yep. Keep going.
So I have some thoughts on this. I can't wait to see this video you put up, but
all right, hold on.
I'm having a hard time not thinking that they're going to put all these people together in one place for real.
Trump's going too, by the way.
Yeah, I'm having a hard time. I'm feeling like maybe this is done already because you put all those people together. It's like you don't put people on the same plane together.
I don't see it.
It's right past the whiplash post that I put there.
You don't know how to put it inside here?
Let me try. I don't know how to move it from Telegram. That's the problem.
Yeah, you might have to download it. I might have gone too far.
Am I able to flip my screen?
You can share your screen, yeah.
All right, let me see how I do that.
There's a link with a plus sign. You see that? In the middle, at the bottom?
Well, because I wasn't able to my PC working on this yet, so I'm doing all this from my phone.
I can't help you on the phone.
I know. I got to go see Amber. She'll get me straight.
It's on your phone, the link, Chuck?
It's actually in Telegram.
Yeah, it's
so
a video.
Can you send it to your text or your email from Telegram?
You know what I'm going to do, Mel? I'm going to do this.
Mm-hmm.
It's the last one in the channel. You go all the way to the end, right there. Not yet. Hold on. Click.
Tell me when.
Got it right there. It's the last one in the link.
I got it. Okay. Got it. Okay.
Play that guy. That's the guy we want to see.
Chuck, can you put your Telegram channel in the private chat in here? Because
before we get out of here today, I'm going to make sure all of you guys are in the channel.
All right. Very good. Here we go. Ready?
What's up, everybody? So we're going to talk about Hegseth summoning. Now remember, the word summons is judicial. Okay, when you get summoned, you're going to court. Okay, but Hegseth, as in the capacity of the Secretary of War versus the Secretary of Defense, is summoning the top commanders, the generals, right? And if you watch the video from the UN, when they introduced Trump, they call him His Excellency and President of the United States of America. Well, President of the United States of America is Article 2. His Excellency is King. Okay? Remember I talked earlier about him inspecting his European army? So Hegseth is summoning the generals. If you watch, there's an interview where even there was like a news coverage that actually said he must have been confused because he referenced them as like foreign, like he was calling the foreign generals. He didn't call them foreign, but he did say they were the commanders of the world, okay, the world forces. What he's saying is generals are not American. They are flag officers. If you go back to my videos, I've explained this. I've explained that generals are international chambers of commerce magistrates. They are foreign to America. That's their foreign rank, okay? That is their foreign pay grade, all right? Under NATO or the World Health Organization or the Federated States, and most of them have foreign citizenships. They don't have American citizenships, okay? So what's happening, right? What you're seeing happening, what's happening, this whole thing with Hegseth summoning them to the farm to the farm. They're going to the farm. Why? Because we were farmers. That's why it's called the farm. Marine Corps Quantico is the farm. The residence from the South Lawn is the White House. Okay? So the other night, the Marine Corps silent platoon in formation entered from the South Lawn into the Oval Office as an assembled platoon. That means the American Marines have come back from the South. Now Hegseth is having a meeting on Tuesday. Why are they having the meeting? Every one of those generals were at one point in time American Eagle colonels. Once you leave the colonel position, you go to general. But they're foreign generals because they work for the flag. The flag is the Federated States of Micronesia. Okay? So what's happening is he's summoning them back because this is the gathering of the eagles. This is the kingdom, the people's kingdom nation coming online. This is the cardinals to establish the Pope for the Western Hemisphere. If you go back to my stuff, I told you that King Ferdinand, the Pope, established West Florida. Andrew Jackson was the first Pope. Andrew Jackson issued the Northwest Ordinance and started making all of these ordinances, which are basically Pope-like actions, and all this stuff that happened in 1819 with the Treaty of Sessions. So what's happening is the Eagles are gathering. They're gathering to ratify the Western Hemispherical American Pope, or King of the West. That's what's happening. Okay? But they have to come back because they have to come out of their foreign capacity of the flag. They have to get into their American capacity as eagles or colonels so that they can ratify and vote. They're probably going to get educated on the fact that America lost the War of 1812. We've been occupied and usurped since 1814. And basically all the American veterans have been locked out of the nation. And basically our whole country has been occupied by foreign forces that we thought were domestic, but they weren't. They were foreign. And that's why we've been basically abandoned. But this is the return of the People's Kingdom Nation and the American Republic. And that's what you're seeing, because the generals, the commanders, have to be seated in formation so that they can cast their vote for it's the Cardinals. They're electing the Western Hemispherical Pope, or King of the West. So King of America. That's what's happening. I told you America's kingdom. So this is it. This is what's happening. So at least that's what I think's happening. So God bless and Godspeed.
Well, wouldn't that be a welcome situation, right? To bring back the Republic once and for all. Was up until now, it's been nothing but rumors and hearsay. And I would love nothing more than that to become a reality.
Absolutely. And I guess it doesn't matter if it's like everything is symbology lately, you know, that we're seeing play out. And there's been a lot happening. And I was talking to Stewie earlier, and we're saying, like, there's still people out there saying, oh, nothing's happening. Everything's going so slow. What's going? But they're just not tuned in. There is so much happening, and so much happening even in the last week. So it feels like everything is just speeding up the way they said, drip, 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 you know.
Well, I think by the end of this year, this quantum financial system or new financial system, wealth transfer, whatever you want to call it, has to show a significant sign of, of actually evolving. I don't think, like, for example, I had a friend of mine just walked into a bank. She got very humiliated, and they made fun of her at the bank saying that she's, she bought into a scam, which is the dinars and the Zims and the Zimbabwe, guys that have almost 600,000 people, like my friend over there, the economic ninja. Okay, I'm sure you guys know who he is. He's got dinars. That guy's a very smart guy. He's a multi gazillionaire. I believe at some point when they revalue the entire world's currency, they're not going to say, "Oh, we're going to revalue the world's currency except for Vietnam and Iraq," and they're not going to do that. Okay, so when it revalues, I think this is a step in the right direction. I hope that this guy's right. I hope that this is exactly what's going on. I hope it's not a war.
And let's not forget how much the government has. I mean, we know that the government has so many Iraqi dinar. So you don't really have to be smart, but you know what I'm saying? We might be stupid, but if the government's in on it, then clearly there's something going on.
Bingo. I'm glad you went there. He had an interview with Laura Ingraham years ago during his first presidency, and he said, "How are you going to pay for it all?" He said, "We have $35 trillion of their money."
That's right. Level playing field.
And also, when he did The Apprentice, he gave to a bunch of people Zimbabwe notes. He said, "Hold on to this. One day it's going to be worth a lot of money." Okay? Listen, we are breadcrumbs analyzers, investigators. That's what we do. We investigate breadcrumbs for you guys out there. That's why we got to grow this show. So because you guys are too busy running a family, you got to go buy food. Your refrigerator broke down, you got to buy a new refrigerator. Your lawnmower needs servicing, whatever. Okay, so we do this for you guys. So you guys come here and get educated on what's getting ready to happen. Now let's talk about Charlie Kirk for a little bit. What is going on? Look, as far as I'm concerned, Candace Owens is a rock star. Number one. Number two, I think the guy on the roof and the guy they got in the videos is not the same guy. I think the guy on the roof is not the guy that made the shot. There's no way you're going to shoot a 30-06 in someone's neck and his head's not going to explode, because it will. Okay, I know enough about ballistics and ammunition to know that much. Number three, I think it was a very well choreographed, designed, intentional to confuse the battlefield. There was 14, 15 anomalies that kept you distracted. Ooh, look over there. Ooh, look over there. Nobody knew what the hell they were looking at. Okay. Was it the microphone that exploded? Was it Mossad? Nobody knows. I personally believe Charlie Kirk is definitely dead. No question about it. Okay. But I do believe that the kid that's in jail right now, who's claiming to be innocent, according to Candace Owens and others, they should call the parents in for an interview and tell America and tell the world. Say, hey, we got the parents here. Hey, if Candace doesn't do it, you're more than welcome to come on our show.
He hasn't confessed, that guy. And have you seen the video of him running across the roof where his shadow disappears and it is a cut in the film? And they show the anomalies of all the cars. You can see the cut everywhere. So
yes,
him jumping off the roof was a different bit to him running across the first bit of the roof. For a start, now me and Elisa were talking about this earlier. We could talk about this for hours and hours and hours and still not be close to the truth. But there are so many anomalies.
Well, they said that the parents got $1 million reward. They're saying that's a bullshit story. Someone's lying to us. If it's Kash Patel, if it's Bondi, or whoever it is, or what's that other guy?
Q.
Okay. I don't know.
Look, I don't think it's going to be popular what I'm going to say, but I'm going to say it. Charlie Kirk was a very important individual in this movement. His message, his persona, all of that made a very important move into educating, into joining people together, into working people back into what I would say a more high frequency way of looking at life. Either way, whether he's alive or he's physically dead, he's gone, and there's a loss to the world and to the community. Personally speaking, I think it's a psychological operation. And I think we could, again, like Stewie said, we could sit here for hours discussing it. We could discuss why This might have been, you know, he was an important patriot that was part of this movement. I have been looking at this stuff and watching videos kind of ad nauseum over the last week. My initial gut reaction was that it was an op, just because the timing, the way it happened, how it happened, why it happened. It just seems like this is going to be one of those moments that's going to really either, number one, wake people up, bring people together, bring the whole thing to a whole new level. And it's a very sad thing no matter what, because his voice was so important and he's physically gone. There's so much new stuff that's come out about Erica Kirk, which is a whole other rabbit hole. And I just think that, in my opinion, there's no way that he was killed in that instant. Now, it doesn't change the fact that he's not here anymore and that there's a loss and there's a sadness about it. But that's just my opinion. Again, I don't think we have enough time to go into everything.
Yeah. I know Razor is jonesing jumping in. Razor, what do you got? Razor, can you hear us? You're muted.
We can't hear him.
No.
But
let me just while he's sorting that out. I guarantee you, if he was hit with a bullet, it was not a 30 or 6. I watched the D-Class boys last night, Rambo and Dave and Gunnels and all that, break it down. They were going into blood packs, splatters and all that. And they had a guy there, sitting there, and his neck looked like mine. And he had all the stubble on it and everything like that. And this guy got a scalpel and cut into his neck about 1 centimetre deep. The prosthetic this man had was amazing. Now, if Charlie Kirk got shot that way, he should have fallen that way. He didn't. He fell that way. He went down by that trap door, right? And there is a lot more going on with all this.
Very possible. Razor, did you fix your microphone? You're muted right now.
He's frozen as well by the looks of it.
Oh, maybe that's what it is. Maybe his internet. All right. Well, if you could hear us, Razor, maybe try to come in again.
Yeah, he's gonna probably drop off and come back in.
Well, he's got some information about Erica, hasn't he?
Yeah. Well, when we do that, you guys know that Florida is now an open carry state. Everybody, all the gun shops said, "Oh, it's never going to happen. We get too many tourists. It's a big tourism state. It's never going to happen." Bullshit. Check this out. We're adding him now. Are you there?
Came in on my phone.
Good.
Okay, good.
Something's going on with this here. So
we are an open carry state as of the 25th of September. Once you know, look at that.
Turn me to a superhero. Hit that pill, turn me to a superhero. You're my 90s, turn me to a super.
Now, let me ask you a question. When are we going to see that in New York?
Okay, I don't know, but I hope soon.
Yeah.
All right.
When I was growing up, you could drive to school with your shotgun in the back of your truck on the rack, hanging in the truck. I swear to you.
Yeah.
Yep. And you had rifle class at school too.
Yeah.
Right.
You want to chime in on this Kirk shooting, Razor?
On the Kirk shooting, man, that's eclipsing the JFK shooting.
Kinda.
With all the different angles and stuff. I don't know if you can see me. I got my phone over here off to the side, so.
We see you good.
Okay. So, I mean, what do you say about all that? And then there's all sorts of stuff. I see Derek Johnson's been hammering the Mrs. Kirk. And anomalies, masks, the whole 9 yards. This thing is just exploding in different directions and all that. So we'll see on that. What was it? I wanted to jump in on the general's part. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
the general's part is what I heard is part of the scenario there is not all those generals in the military are on board, and it's going to be a little culling, if you will, of the ones that aren't going to hold true to the cause, and they'll either be arrested or get their walk-in papers.
That's what Lisa and I were saying earlier. Sting.
Yeah, that's the way I kind of react to all sorts of situations. Before I jump into it, I say, well, it sounds like a sting. We'll see how it plays out, right? So
the only thing I have to say to that is how many generals and admirals did Trump have coming into his 2016 election,
200.
which was 200.
Yeah.
Yeah, not 800, that's for sure.
Yeah.
And then if you remember the story about Biden trying to go to the Pentagon and they wouldn't let him in, and then Milley bowing up against Barger, and Barger looks at him and says, I've been waiting for this, and he hands him the arrest warrant, and that's it. They took out the general for the National Guard and Milley at the same day. But, those are all blips on the radar. People you got to be watching this thing. Like Mel said, where, we're the ones, getting the breadcrumbs and everything. And I'm retired. I know everything, got plenty of time to tell you. Right?
Exactly.
Trump has said we will never telegraph our moves to the enemy. Now, if you were having a meeting with 800 generals, would you tell people were you going to put all the military in one place at the same time?
Right.
I think this is going to have a lot to do with what's going to happen at the end of the year in the first quarter of 2026, and it's got to do with the quantum financial system and the United States returning to the republic. That's what I think it's got to do with.
Well,
Totally.
Shortly into the 2026, we'll be entering the second quarter because the first quarter starts October 1st.
Yeah. So, guys, if you're just getting here now, we made an announcement earlier. You're going to wake up one day. We just showed a video. We're going to post it underneath the actual videos as we go live here. We're live, but as the video uploads directly to YouTube and Telegram, not Telegram, rather Rumble, we're going to put the link underneath. It's a video you must watch because it's important. There's going to be a day you're going to wake up and the XRP is gone. You can't touch it anymore because there's going to be hundreds of dollars, if not thousands of dollars. And that's why I say you need to text me at 786-704-8817 and make sure that you get your XRP. It's 10,000 minimum to go through our brokerage firms, which are international. Now we have satellite offices here in Florida, and we have Los Angeles coming up next. And I believe we have also Nevada coming up after that. So if you want to get your XRP, now is the time. 10,000 is the initial, and then you can go in with 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, whatever. But 10,000 is the initial, nothing less. But anyway, let's watch this short video here. Can you guys see this?
Yes.
Yeah.
We are about to watch the biggest financial flip in history. And it's not Bitcoin that's running the show. The XRP ledger is about to be the backbone for the entire new banking system. RLUSD stablecoins, Ondo tokenized treasuries, and the biggest freaking banks on the planet. You got Citibank, JP Morgan, Chase. They're all plugged in and ready. And now we've got almost 30 ETFs ready to launch. BlackRock is telling you they're not interested while they're stacking in the shadows. And Trump just opened up every single 401k in America to crypto. This isn't a bull run. This is a complete monetary reset with XRP dead center. When this thing goes live, it's not crawling up in price. It's going to explode. Institutional corridors are going to flip overnight. ETFs will suck billions of XRP out of circulation. 401k money will pour in and lock it up even tighter. We're talking XRP jumping from a couple bucks to triple digits in months, not years. This is the bridge asset for banks, governments, and trillions in tokenized global debt. And when it flips, you're either in or you'll be chasing it for the rest of your life. Don't wait for CNBC to tell you it's happening. By then, the train is already gone. I've mapped out the whole damn thing so you can get positioned before the switch flips. Go to chadsarton.com. Grab your guides and start educating yourself. Book your one-on-one Zoom call with me, face-to-face. I'll walk you through exactly how to lock in before the biggest wealth transfer of our lifetime blows past you.
Man, if that doesn't scare you, if that doesn't motivate you to call, to text me at 786-704-8817 and get your XRP. Let me ask you guys a question. All of you in the room included. If you guys can go back right now in a time capsule to 2009, okay, you know that actually Bitcoin was 0.0008 of a penny the very first day it went for sale. You could buy 800 Bitcoins for $1. But let's forget that for a second. Let's go back to where Bitcoin was $3, which is exactly pretty much, give or take a couple of pennies, where XRP is at today. If you could travel into that time capsule and get to 2009, Bitcoin at $3, knowing what you know today, that Bitcoin is over 100,000, 110,000, whatever it is, how many garage sales would you have? How many lemonade stands would your kids have on the weekends to raise money to buy your Bitcoin? How much bullshit will you sell in your house that you don't need? You haven't used it. It's a bunch of rubbish. One man's junk is another man's treasure. How many garage sales would you have to raise the money?
In 2009, we were all broke from the crash. I mean, they couldn't have timed it any better.
Right.
I lost 6 houses.
Well, it's funny you say that. It's funny you say that. 2009, some people had money. Some people made, there's ways to make money when there's crashes too. I wasn't broke in 2009. I can tell you I would have bought maybe $1,000 worth when it was 0.008. But the reality is, how did that come about? In 1988, Satoshi Nakamoto, aka David Schwartz, right, puts a patent on blockchain technology. In 2000, he does consulting work for DARPA. In 2007, 2008, the housing bubble, and in 2009, Bitcoin is born. You think that's a coincidence? I think not. Bitcoin doesn't work. You got to mine it. It costs a lot of money. People got to wait hours. They got to spend thousands of dollars to move 2 lousy Bitcoins today. Nobody wants to do that, so nobody's transacting. It was created to transact, but it doesn't transact. The one that transacts is Bitcoin 5.0. It's called XRP.
Oh, I got a friend that still swears by Bitcoin, and there's nothing I can say or do to him. Say to him, he thinks it is backed by gold, and he went to that thing in Tennessee or Kentucky, the Bitcoin thing where Trump showed up, and yeah, it's like, okay, whatever. I'm done talking about it.
Absolutely. Well, I always say that we have to have something funny on every show. I got something funny. I actually got 2 things that are funny, but we'll show the first one first. This to me is funny. Can you guys see my screen?
Yep.
Dude, I've had people get seriously angry at me. Like, I'm going to end this friendship angry. And you're looking at them going, don't you see it? Like, you actually believe this? Like, we never went to the fucking moon, dude. It's so obvious. It's retarded if you believe we went. Like, it's literally retarded. If you can look at the footage that I'm about to put below and believe we still went, you are fucking retarded. And they'll end a friendship over it. Like, not IRL. Like, I've never ever been able to have anyone resist IRL, but online, fuck, dude, they'll shut right down. Dude, I'm fucking cracking up. I just showed my 10-year-old son, and he started laughing maniacally at how stupid it looks. Like, he said, my 10-year-old son, dude, He's cracking up laughing, talking about how fake it looks. I'm not joking. I'm seriously not joking.
I mean, we were sold this freaking bullshit story, and we bought it hook, line, and sinker.
Okay,
You know?
Mel, I'm
Yeah.
not convinced that we did not go to the moon at some point, sometime. There's a lot of evidence that that has occurred. As far as the moon landing that we saw, as far as the filming, first of all, who was filming? That's the whole other thing. Because if the person had a camera, they had to be the first person on the moon, not Neil Armstrong. But that's like a whole other thing. So I think in that regard, 100%. It's so fake looking, but I don't know that we never actually explored and went to the moon. There's a lot of evidence in the spiritual and, you know, a lot of communities, but that is nonsense that people believe.
Stanley Kubrick filmed it.
I've got. Do you want me to show you one?
Let me show you. Let me show you the funny video, and if you guys got another video you want to show, you can. But
Yeah,
this I thought was very funny.
See, you done fucked around and found out. All y'all dogs, y'all been biting us for years. You thought you fell back? It don't feel good, do it. You're the only one that bite. And then you see who you fucking with. You see who they get down like that.
I thought
that's brilliant.
Crazy.
Do you want me to share one?
Yeah, please.
All right, just
put it here, and I'll share it.
No, I've got it here. Have you got that?
Yeah, you gotta put it on the screen. Let me see. I gotta put it on the screen.
Oh, there it is. Right.
Hit the play button.
Show you how the fucking moon landing was fucking bullshit because everyone's telling you I was fucking wrong.
showed me.
Yeah. So fucking explain to me. Here you go. The guy's getting off the rocket ship. Who the fuck is filming him? Who's filming him?
A guy?
How'd the fucking guy get up there if this is the first guy is supposed to be on the fucking moon? A different rocket ship?
I don't know.
So they sent the rocket ship up there. He got off and he's like, all right, come on up now. I'm ready to fucking film. Are you fucking serious?
Rocket ship.
He's supposed to be the first guy on the moon. It's bullshit. The car. How the fuck did the car fit in that rocket ship? Look, how did that car fit in the rocket ship?
Oh my god.
And the guy's floating around with a big fucking cord to his stomach, and they're telling you that's his fucking life support. What's the gift? Was it fucking feeding him through the fucking tube like a baby? They fucking get bouncing around like a fucking jerk off. Yeah, watch. Let me show you. There it goes. Bye bye. You know what? I'm gonna stay behind. You guys go back to Earth. I'll fucking die up here. And how the fuck did he get the film back to Earth? Yeah, look, the fake fucking parachute. Hey, we're home now. What happened to the guy back on the moon? They just left him?
I guess.
Yeah, yeah, everyone guesses they don't have any fucking facts. Bullshit.
It sounds like one of your next door neighbors, Lisa.
Yeah,
Sounds like that guy's probably lives next door to you.
for sure. Oh, that was funny.
All right. How do you I have to stop sharing this? How do I do that?
Oh, that's me. Out.
All right, there we go. Oh, that was hysterical. Well,
Yeah,
guys.
I saw that a few months ago, so we just managed to find it.
Yeah. The movie is starting to pick up some speed. Hopefully, we get some big groups in the French community, the Italian community, and hopefully start to grow some wings there as well. And Spanish. Somebody left again. I think what's his name is gone. He's got really bad internet there in the desert. I went to go visit him, by the way, in the desert.
Yeah.
It's wild. He lives like freaking Mad Max. You know? He's a modern day Mad Max. He's a piece of work.
Hey, by the way, Chuck, we're so happy to have you with us. Thank you. You know, it didn't get really a chance to chat much last week, but glad to have you on the team.
Thank you. I'm honored. Really, I am. I'm like you wouldn't believe how much this is just kind of something that's been coming together for me. You know what I mean? I kind of just let myself land here in a way. So if you really want to know it, I kind of feel like Tim Foley. If you remember Chris Farley when he did that skit where he comes in, he says he's a motivational speaker, right? And he says, My name's Tim Foley, and I live in a van down by the river. And there's a lot of truth to that, by the way. Anyway, Mel, I just posted this very funny video, which I saw this today because I kind of feel like this is how I'll feel when this finally happens. If you post it, I'd greatly appreciate it. It's the last one in the channel.
I think is he talking to someone because he's muted? Mel, that is. Can you hear us, Mel?
Yeah, he's muted. Okay, I'm unmuted now. Okay, I got it. I got it all queued up. Here we go.
I restarted my computer.
Artificial intelligence.
I don't know about that. I used to have birds. They're pretty smart.
I'm telling you, it's artificial intelligence.
Either way, that's great.
Oh, yeah.
I used to have a little parrot that would sit on my shoulder, and I'd play music, and he would go, peach, 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 just like that, I swear to you.
Those birds are crazy. Like, they're very in tune. A
Oh,
cockatiel,
yeah.
is that what they're called? Cockatiel? They're really good. Like, you do see them, so it's possible, right? I mean,
I thought it was real. Yeah. Only because I had them.
Yeah, let's do one more. We got to do this one.
Okay.
'Cause my friend is so tired of. I got a friend of mine. I won't mention her name. She's somewhere in Texas. Texas is a huge place. She's one of my big whale clients that went through our brokers. She's got millions and millions and millions and millions and millions of XRP, and she's got boxes full of dinars. And she's very wealthy. She comes from the oil industry, and she said maybe we should move to Russia. I said, Russia? It's too cold. I said, Mel, we're going to have flying cars soon. You can get to the Caribbean in 20 minutes. I was like, oh, okay. So then I came across this video. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. Listen to this guy.
Advisory warning. Don't travel to Russia. It's extremely dangerous. Trust me, I'm a citizen of the United States of America, and I've been here for 2 years. Look how scared I am of living in Russia. By the way, I'm in Kamchatka. Oh, you didn't expect to see such beauty, did you? Oh, let's look for trash. I don't see any. Where are the homeless people? Oh, they don't exist here. Anything that the United States government says about this country, to trust it with a grain of salt. As a matter of fact, don't trust it at all. Unless you're some type of left-leaning, wicked politician from the West, or you come here to do something that you shouldn't be, you will have no issues traveling around Russia. Look at that beautiful bay. Soon I'll be going to Belarus within this month, as a matter of fact. After I'm done with Kamchatka, I'm going to go to Belarus. And recently they issued a travel advisory. Don't travel to Belarus. If you're from the United States, it's dangerous. What is the danger? I guess the true danger is they don't want you to see the truth. They don't want you to know that these people love us. And as a matter of fact, if you got to know them, you would love them too. They don't want you to know there's food here. Trust me, my stomach will show you there's plenty of food in this country. They don't want you to know that there's not a huge issue with illegal migration. No trash anywhere. Let's turn. Camera's turned around. Hey, look at that. They actually have modern infrastructure. I love this country. If you haven't been following me for the past 2 years, you should be, because I'm going to continue to travel and show all of you that what we're being told in the West is a lie.
Hallelujah to that. Okay,
Yeah.
I know that firsthand. I've been blessed to be able to travel extensively. I will tell you that I have some of my best friends are Russians, and if you ever want to party, you do it with the Russians. Those guys will party until the wee hours of the morning, and they are fucking hysterical. Okay, and the Greeks too. The Greeks will freaking start to drink ouzo and start dancing on the freaking tables and break plates on their fucking heads. They're nuts. Seriously nuts. But I've had a lot of fun with Greeks. I have a lot of fun with Italians too. Some great Italians out there. But they want you to not know about how beautiful it is in these other parts of the world, because you might take your passport and say, hey, I don't need this anymore. I'm going over there. Understand? So, but yeah, we have our options open. I have dual citizenship. If I have to scoot, I can scoot. I have the option to go into Italy. I have the option to go into the Philippines. My wife is in the Philippines. Let's hope the shit doesn't hit the fan. That's all, right? And if the shit doesn't hit the fan, then we are okay.
Well, and also if we don't go anywhere and we don't see people, then it helps the narrative that we should be enemies. And that's the other thing that they're good at doing.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, guys, I think we're well over the hour, right? Well, actually, at about 5 o'clock. What do you know? What time is our meeting today?
7:30.
7:30. I could do it from the car, right? Is it going to be a conference or a Zoom?
I think it's going to be a Zoom.
Okay, I'll do it from the car, from my phone, because I got a million errands I got to run.
Okay, I sent you the link, right?
Yeah,
if I didn't, I will.
Send it again, just in case.
Okay.
It's at the bottom.
Okay.
All right, guys, we'll get you the next one. Get your XRP. You will wake up and you will see that the XRP is gone. And when that day happens, and they got to turn on the spigot, because XRP is the King Kong that's got to move all the money on planet Earth. XRP is the one that is scalable to billions and trillions of transactions per second. That's already been proven. Hodor said that. Hodor, we believe, is a guy from the inside that sat on the board of Ripple. We're going to the Ripple party on November 5th. If you guys haven't got your ticket yet, it's a free ticket. Get one, and we'll see you there. I know Elisa's going to be there. I'm not sure. Chuck, you're going. I'm not sure. Razor, you going?
Where's it at?
New York, Manhattan.
Bowels of the nation.
Unless somebody finds those 2 bags of money I left on a street corner in Vegas. It's all about money. This past weekend was my 50-year high school reunion. I couldn't go to that. So
wow. Yeah. Hey, listen, Vegas is very, very slow right now. That's a telling sign that the money's dried up.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. It has never been this slow ever. So something.
By the way, everybody, that event has not been released yet. You know that, right?
What do you mean?
Nobody knows about that event that's happening on Friday night or that Wednesday night.
Oh no, now they do.
Exactly.
I guess I let the cat out of the bag. But I think most of the tickets are already sold out, right?
I was lucky enough to get one. Kind of inside scoop.
Yeah,
You too. I sent it to you.
Yeah, we got a bunch of people going. We got about 12 or 15 people going. It's going to be a blast. Amber wants to go to Brooklyn and visit Brooklyn. I said, there's not enough time. You got to choose either Brooklyn or Long Island, Otherwise,
go to Staten Island, go to Goodfellas Pizza in Staten Island, and say Razor sent us.
Yeah, they got better pizza shops than that over there. They got some serious pizza shops.
This pizzeria has been multiple times world's best pizza at the International Pizza Show. I know these men personally.
Stop by.
You guys have to come to the. Oh, go ahead.
Here it is. They've delivered pizza to the Sequoia, if you know what the Sequoia is. The presidential yacht. Giuliani's been there. All sorts. It's like the Brown Derby of Staten Island, I call it.
Right.
So,
but Mel, you got to come to New York, like when you can spend some time, so we could take Amber all around.
As soon as things are what they're supposed to be, you're probably not going to be able to get rid of us.
Yeah. And just one more shout out. We're having the New York Awakening Summit this weekend, October 4th and 5th. It's on Long Island in Hop Hog at America First Warehouse. We've got Kerry Cassidy, Laura Eisenhower, Mike Barra, Heather Holmes, Ray Castaldo. Oh my gosh, I'm not leaving anyone out. I'm going to be emceeing. It's going to be a great event. We're going to go down some rabbit holes. So anybody in the area, please get your tickets. You could contact me at 516-493-1742. And we hope to see you guys. It's going to be a great event.
And this is the video you guys want to watch. I'm going to do a screenshot here. This way you guys can go look at it. Go watch it more than once. Okay? This is why I'm telling you. I'm not trying to create FOMO, guys. I'm telling you, this is going to happen. You guys are going to wake up. It's called the XRP. What is it? I'm sorry. No.
Billionaire Formula.
Is XRP really disappearing? Question mark. That's the title. Okay? Go watch that video more than once and then call me and get your XRP before it's too late. Thank you, guys. We'll catch you on the next one.
Au revoir.
Bye.
Capiche?
Capiche.
Hoichi, mama.